Before I forget, I'm going to be live tweeting the APMAs this Monday, and I will put my Twitter username right here. It is real_life Mari, M-A-R-I, and be sure to follow me to get all my opinions in the moment right there. And then also, sorry I'm not wearing makeup today, I just didn't feel like it. Hey, what is up everybody? Mari is my name. And today I'm going to be doing part 2 to my CD collection. Sorry I'm not wearing any makeup today, just didn't feel like it because I don't have to wear makeup every day too. I was just lazy. I was gonna say something super inspirational, but I am actually insecure. Here are the CDs I'm sharing with you today. Let's get right on into the video. The first CD I have is The End of Control by Cherry Bomb. They used to be a really popular all-girl rock band back in the day in our scene, but then stuff went down. I'm not exactly sure. A member got kicked out, they changed their name, and a whole bunch of stuff happened. You can look this up more on your own. It's all over the internet and mostly Tumblr. But I think off of this, my favorite one is Heart as a Whole. The next CD I have is Milo Xyloto by Coldplay, and I really love the album artwork in this. It's super cool. And I think off of this, my favorite is Princess of China. Then I have Plans by Death Cab for Cutie. And off of this, my favorite is Soul Meets Body, and Soul Meets Body is my favorite song of all time. Then I have Codes and Keys, also by Death Cab for Cutie, and I think off of this, my favorite is Monday Morning. Then I have Duran Duran. I believe this album is called The White Wedding. I could be wrong. I haven't had a chance to listen to this quite yet. This is actually out of my dad's CD collection, and I just took it from him. But what I do think is weird is that the track listing is sideways on the CD. This is a throwback. I have Fallen by Evanescence. I used to love this CD. I still love Evanescence. They're an extremely talented band. Say what you want about them, but you can't deny that. Off of this, I think my favorite was Everybody's Fool. Then I have Self-Titled by Evanescence, and this one also comes with the making of the album, so here it is. And I think off of this one, I really like Made of Stone, and this album aesthetic is really cool. It's very metallic-y and purple, and I think that's pretty cool. Next, I have Masks by Ice Set to Kill, and I need Ice Set to Kill to release another album. This one came out in 2013, and this is their most recent record. It's been 4 years. I'm ready. Anyways, this album is super good. My favorite one off of this is I want to say Infected, but they're all really good. Ice Set to Kill is one of my all-time favorite bands. It's a female-fronted band, and they're such a good band, such a talented band. Definitely check them out. Then I have American Beauty, American Psycho by Fall Out Boy. This album is pretty good. It's not my favorite by Fall Out Boy, but I think my favorite one off of this, 4th of July. It was just the 4th of July. What a coincidence. I'd just like to pause the video and say that I rambled about that song title for another 30 seconds. Then I have Florence and the Machine, Lungs, and off of this, my favorite one was Rabbit Heart, or Drumming Song. They're a really good, like, alternative indie band, and Florence Welch's voice is literally amazing. Then I have Ceremonials, also by Florence and the Machine, and my favorite off of this is Strangeness and Charm. And this is awesome because it's also a really long CD as well. There's 16 songs on that. The standard is 12 or 10, so I like how it's especially long. Then I have Self-Titled by Flyleaf. And I'm sorry my camera's shaking. I put it on the bed and my cat is on the bed. And off of this, I think my favorite was, or is still currently,
I literally don't know what compelled my cat to do this while I was filming, but I kept it in because I found it super funny. So I decided to share it with you.
my cat's film debut. So I'm So Sick was my favorite off of this, and it also comes with a DVD. It came with a poster too. I put it on my wall, but then I took all my posters down. And I kind of lost interest in Flyleaf after Lacey left the band. Memento Mori was my all-time favorite Flyleaf album. I loved a lot of the songs off of this one, and I think my favorite one off of this was Swept Away. Then I have Flyleaf, Remember to Live, and I think that my favorite one was Okay. And it's a really short album. I think it's an EP, and this was the first Flyleaf album I ever bought. I just adjusted the camera so it's not, you can't tell that it's shaking as much. So you can see my bed right here, but that's okay. We only have one more CD. The last CD I have in this episode is New Horizons, and this is the last album they did with Lacey Sturm from ex-Flyleaf, I guess you could say. And off of this, I think my favorite one is Cage on the Ground. Here is all the CDs we looked at from today, and I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out all my links down in the description below, and until then, I'll see you in the pic.